I thought I'd never see the day. Jason is coming to DBD. And you're not gonna get PTV footage. Anyways, it's time for the regular mandatory stream. Oh, you noticed. How could you not notice? How did you know I'm trans?
Prepare for the expedition.
Hey, Tomb Raider reference. Anyways. Let's stop fucking around and just play. Steve. Wait.
It just get worse and worse.
It does.
Yeah, something's familiar about all this.
You've been here for like 7 years. And only just recently did you gain the ability to talk. Hey!
No. We're gonna get out, Al.
Alright. Hey, look, another one.
How can I help? Austin really liked you.
My side of DBD is just sunshine and rainbows. Also because it's implied that the Stranger Things characters were taken at different dates. Or we can just say, fuck it, retcon, and they were all taken at once. To avoid Steve's apparent confusion with the fact that Dustin is now his age.
Nobody mess with me!
That oughta scare the math. Just... I'ma shout directly in the killer's face. I'm not afraid anymore. Did you hear me? I'm not afraid anymore. The Home Alone strategy. Oh shit. I am actually afraid. You caught my bluff. Now he's gonna dash. I told you don't mess with me. We need to get the fuck out of here. I mean, it's kind of impressive for chairs. It's kind of a good, impressive. Dread it. Might be my bias slash personal lack of understanding at all, but I never really considered Stranger Things to be a horror series. Rather, just focus on the setting, the rad early 70s. There are definitely some horror aspects, but given that the demographic might be because I'm a fucking idiot, might be more suited to a slightly younger audience. Hell, there are people in my younger brother's school, him included, who are actively watching this show. And, I wish I was lying, some of them formed crushes with some of the characters. The popular one being Nancy Wheeler. That's not very nice, bro. It's not fucking stream. It's fine. It's not fucking Stream Boo. You weren't promoting Stream Boo or some shit, so I'm not going to ban you on the spot. I swear to God, Stream Boo, anti-Stream Boo, those are not supposed to be reoccurring jokes. But I guess they are now. And it's also some kind of humor. I've been playing since Halloween of 2022, so 4 years give or take. I got the game, never really played it until that specific date on Halloween of 2022, and I remember the exact events of that clearly, for some reason. Going to some relative's house to celebrate Halloween, going directly into the basement so I can be isolated from everyone else, talking to myself before immediately pausing because they had a cat on the couch. The two of us just casually stared at each other for a solid, maybe like almost a minute. In terms of prestige, if you wanted to be technical about well, based on how he plays, his favorite is most likely Dwight, since he has the highest prestige of 32. I'm a guy, and since lesbian is basically female gay, that's a no. If it's about the pride badge, then it's bisexual. Both flags have like one color that
To the lesser, he will be friendly.
Oh, except I'm not really going to be friendly. I'm not going to be toxic either. I'm just going to play the game as per usual.
The Wesker. Okay.
I play the game as per usual because
Our friend.
I cannot mentally handle friendlies. I don't know what I should or shouldn't do. The only game where I can reasonably deal with friendlies, and even become one of them, is Team Fortress 2. Then again, no one in that community is mentally stable, just like me.
Run.
We got that encouragement. I know. And yes, thank you for telling me to run. I was just... I need you to run. Ah, thank you for telling me. I was just gonna stay near the generator and poop on the floor. Thank you for telling me what to do in an obvious survival... Thank you for telling me the obvious answer of what I should do in a survival situation. Now I'm going to decide against what I was planning on initially doing, which was just sitting there and pooping on the floor. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. Just save me, please.
AUSE.
I'll make an example out of you.
Your butt if each inch was $1,000.
You just stun-locked me with that question. I know, it's one of the most important answers since the love triangle debate for Final Fantasy VII. But as I stated, you did basically stun-lock me with that. Would you be rammed through like a track meet if every inch was its own $1,000? That's why I'm not really going to answer immediately, because
Dog escape.
legitimate question that we have to put actual thought behind. How deep do you want this random person to just plow into you if it meant that every inch was $1,000? If you subscribe to Solipsism, you probably know the answer. How did you know I'm doing everything in my power to avoid the question? I want to say like 2 to 3. Bam. Maybe.
Same.
So that's basically a fair answer. Also, and I was wrong. It was actually, I sold myself short. It was actually Prestige age 36. And I had this here because I was gunning for an achievement I still don't have on Steam, which was the Sanctum of Wrath achievement. Repair the main generator on that structure and escape. Very simple. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and Trickster's Delusion are the only maps that don't have a respective achievement for that. But anyway, this is the most traction I've got. PlayStation periodically tells you how many people are staying to watch, and at one point it was up to 7. Authentic streamers like Queso and iShowSpeed, they do popular because they're just acting who they are, and I'm actually doing relatively a similar thing, and this is mostly a hobby. Wow, I've lost my entire audience. Just 2 people. The ninja dude who casually cursed me out and then immediately warmed up. And that dude is most likely gone. I made friends with some people who came in just to talk shit. But that's not a very nice thing to say. As soon as the PTB gets released for Jason, he may or may not go from the most wanted character in the game to the most hated. Woo! Oh, we got it twice. 3 times. Yeah, that man deserves something for it. Well, Costco guys, give him free booms for each OG voice he was able to get. Ow! He punched me in a way that looked like his right hook just phased from my body. My man's luck is incredible. Only for some reason, he had pitched down. And also, a little known fact. We were never told or credited who the original Steve Harrington DBD voice actor is. And since he has a new voice actor, it's entirely possible we will never know who he's voiced by. So the guy who gave us the Steagle, I feel like a more important question is, who was the voice actor who gave us that to begin with? no balls. There you go, woman. I'm absolutely going to see her, and I played a PTB in my own time. I'm not obligated to do any of this. This is all from... I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I promise. I said I wasn't going to talk about the origin of this entire Twitch, and... You don't have to hear me listen to the Twilight Zone when talking about... You don't have to listen to me entering the Twilight Zone after talking about the Twitch upbringing. Probably the worst thing that ever happened to me. Actually, the real worst thing that ever happened to me was getting a Twitter account. Because now I have people throwing around transphobia allegations like it's cannon fodder. All because I disagree with the troubled trans reps. Which I feel like I did actually make a reference, gave a title to them in the form of performance liberals. People who make the ideology regarding anything even adjacent to wokeness their entire personality, their entire being, reason for existence is just that they had a doctor remove their pee-pee. That blast mine was kinda useless since it's pretty much done. See? I feel like we could have gotten off the generator just so we could get in the fuck you. Wait. Fuck you, I'm a heel in front of you. That was never going to pan out. I deserve that. I also deserve that. I'm honestly surprised he didn't stay near me just to take a piss on me or something. Oh shit, he's gonna grab my boobs. Thank you, Steve. Any and all hex totems from here on out are going to be safe. Let's find a less important pallet to kill the zombie with. That's right. Tasty brain. Get over. Bam. Slam it on your fingers. Oh, it's a generator at the shack. And you're not gonna listen to me. Anyways, we're pretty much done here. Hope you had fun, I know I did. I learned the error of my ways, and I'm not going the fucking 99% it anymore. Even though I really feel like that's an over-exaggeration of how detrimental that really is. I like that! I already have to piss. At this rate, don't tarnish the quality of a stream. Just have a piss and shit bucket near your gaming chair. You don't have to ruin our sake by getting up to use the toilet. You dick, you know, streamer. I really do miss 2v8. Like, that's probably the most fun I've ever had on stream.
Shouldn't keep that fire going long. Might
Dick.
draw in walkers.
The cosmetic I have is a really bad habit of clipping from my body.
Some idiots out there taking the easy route of cutting things down.
That's probably referencing the killer. The easy route of cutting things down. I'm thinking way too hard about that. So I'm just gonna try and avoid saying any of that. Anything about the subject. Just shut up. The outside, obviously. I saw it. It's a them problem. Nice.
You disappoint me. Is that the best? I'll see you dead.
Do it again. I'm gonna make him paranoid. Is he gonna come back? I don't think he is. I was never here. I have a fuck-ass pimple on my face that's bothering the shit out of me. There we go. I can help you with that. I'm here, so why the hell not? Oh shit, the boogeyman's coming. You gotta get out of there. A key. I'm gonna randomly bring something up. Given that all 6 of the teamwork perks are tailored to characters who are part of chapters that had 2 survivors. We're likely only going to get teamwork perks in chapters that have 2 survivors. Oh, okay. I don't know what's so bad about that, but going after the guy whose username is "Please Don't Hurt Me." Shut the fuck up. We're gonna have a repeat of last time.
Expect more from
Ow! Now my fucking hospital gown is flipped through my body and now that was just goofy. I don't really like how that. Went from moonwalking to walking in place. Okay.
The bridge, the explosion. How'd I end up here?
I want to see a survivor do an entire chase while consistently running backwards. Might actually be slower than running normally, but I don't care. I want to see it. That sounds cool. Gabriel himself said the material was warm, like it had a life of its own. He's a pretty cool guy. I like him. Most action I ever got in this entire stream was near the beginning. Well, I guess he didn't be a dick. He turned out to be pretty nice. How does that happen? I don't know. Anyways, the long-awaited final piece of the classic horror museum is gonna be with us in about a month. I also said in a previous stream I wasn't going to talk much about what this 10-year anniversary chapter was going to be, but my biggest theory was in regards to one of the videos they posted that had people think it was going to be Pennywise. Spoiler alert, I don't think we're going to get a hold of Pennywise anytime soon. Possibly never. Largely in part due to Stephen King himself. He doesn't like video game licenses, which is why the Fortnite shit, I forgot the sense of that. The Halloween license. That's why that went absolutely nowhere. It's sad, but the reality is we're likely not gonna get a Stephen King IP. Also, we already have a clown. But if we really want another clown as a killer in DBD, just pick up Terrifier. I was accidentally gonna say terrorize the Vanoss Crow. How do you fuck it up like that? But yeah, if you really want another killer clown in this game, just go for Terrifier. Out the clown. A silent stalker with numerous ways to kill you. Jason also has numerous ways to kill you. However, it seems like they have settled for... I'm leaving. It seems like they've just settled for a throwable harpoon. Going off of the early access shit that some of our content creators got. Oh my god, it's Matthew Lillard. I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm not gonna say anything. Instead, I'm just gonna continue talking about what we've seen from Jason, which we'll see in full when we get to the PTB. A stealth mode where you can basically vanish and then reappear at various points where the killer would normally be occupied during an action, vaulting and shit. So basically invisibility, where the only way he can exit the invisibility is by reappearing somewhere outside of the survivor's point of view or field of vision. Yeah, it makes more sense if I if I word it like that. I feel like that's something that could work. And also, a lot of shit from the failed Friday the 13th game from No Home Short Time Enthusiasts, Gun Interactive. Of course I'm still fucking salty about them. But that the Christmas gear, yeah, that's gonna make me perform better. The significantly better Christmas gear, or just better winter gear in general, because this is beta male shit compared to this. The compare and contrast between the beta male and the alpha male, night and day. Night and day. I can argue the historical mistake of making English a thing. Because someone else tried to, but they got clowned on since they're named after the sound the plunger makes. Lars, remember how you always wanted an actual engagement ring? Peter? That's right, I got a horse. Beautiful. Mention something that someone else really wanted, and then casually point out the fact that you got something completely irrelevant. You always remember how you wanted a real engagement ring? Well, I bought a horse. My brother was married. Here's my ass. That's unironically a joke some woman on the internet actually posted, actually said. It's not a joke, I just wanted people to be aware of it. That should be a theme. This is not a skit. This is actually based on something that happened. I just want to let the world know.
GGS from Ghosty.
You fucking incinerated us. And I mean that as a friend. Oh wait, we have shadow steps, so it doesn't matter where I go. I can't remember the last time I actively used Troubleshooter in a practical way. I understand the intention of the perk, and I consider it pretty good. Shows the aura of the most prepared generator while in chase. So basically, you can avoid it while in chase. However, I can't really for the life of me recall the last time I actually used it as intended. Ready or not, he's coming. There was also an original PTB version of the Xenomorphs chase scene that was a bit less shitty. And by a bit less shitty, I mean drastically different. And by drastically different, I mean your ass. It's just a picture of us screaming. Hey, I got my charges back. I regained my shitty charges. I don't care how situational Deep Wound really is, I still consider it a decent enough perk. Even if it is entirely dependent on Deep Wound, otherwise known as Legion. Maria's gonna die. And also, little known fact, Maria isn't actually human. She's actually our actual first non-human survivor. She's not real in a similar sense that Pyramid Head isn't real. They're figmentations of Silent Hill and James Sunderland's Guilty Mind. Why the hell else is Maria attractive? Ow. Oh yeah, I don't have that. Bingo, bitches. Also, we have two perks that do the exact same thing. We now have two perks that do the exact same thing. Made for this. And Buckle Up. Both could theoretically give you... Actually, maybe no, they don't really do the same thing. Wasn't... That was still pretty impressive, though. I didn't actually know that shit would happen. I'm just using it because it pairs well with Dead Hard. A well-timed fuck you that turns a down state into deep wound. Give me my newfound ability. And stay a little too close to me so I can unhook for free. Thank you. And now we go after the son of a very bad mother. It's the fearmonger shit from 2v8. I don't know what the hell a flashlight is gonna do, but... I was preparing for him to just fucking burst out of that tunnel, only for that to never happen. How does that happen to me every time? %2% speed increase. hell was even that? Not even looking at it. We're gonna build a beautiful turret right here next to Claudette's grave. One of Yunjin's screams is literally just original Resident Evil 4 Ashley. Shit. You're supposed to stand tall so you are less squished. Fuck. Oh wait. I don't have my dead heart anymore. Oh my god, I did it. I fucking did it. Now he's just sitting there in shame. Where's the screamer shit going? I really want to know. Anyways. That was real good. No idea how I looked out of that. Where's the 1v4 to play while you wait? I got the frosty eyes, the fucking kick me sign, simply because it kind of resembles the chainsaw when in overdrive. Whatever the overdrive shit is, it flows with him. Cornball. Hillbilly, a very unforgotten child. He also has the worst blighted cosmetic. Damn, big club. Somehow we got a match. I was expecting to play while you wait, but apparently, no. Whatever you're expecting, I'm telling you, the exact opposite happens. Maybe it's a good thing that I allowed people to see my username again. You got nowhere to go, buddy. Fastest down I've ever done. Not just as hillbilly, but as anyone across my years of playing. And I'm a bit hesitant on using the chainsaw sprint simply because we're indoors. Fuck you, toolbox. Do I look stupid? Actually, you're the stupid one because you still hook up here. If you were smart, you would sabotage that shit ahead of time. I wasn't paying attention, it's one like that. I think she just accepted her fate. A somewhat quicker way down. I can guess from one side of the building to another relatively quickly. And that's about it. That was close. She wants to die. Why deny that? I saved a couple of seconds. I tried it. Goodbye. I get notified. The Tinkerer came in really nicely. How dare you? Ha! The trade was unnecessary. You think I'm stupid, lady? I'm just pondering life. I don't know why though. I'm still waiting for that normal stairway way. Of course I'm getting the grind achievement. Also, the hillbilly has free cosmetics that replaces his weapon for a shovel. None of them are tied to cosmetics, so you're likely never going to see them. Also, I'm just realizing some of these weapons are a little wacky. Need a fucking pickaxe. I'm gonna play as per usual. Look into the future of what will happen when you could basically play this game offline and have bot game controlled killers make up for the fact you are super insane. In all seriousness, An added use for the custom matches would be nice. Given that stunt near the beginning, I don't know if they're actually friendly, or if they realize that they're going up against someone who's trying to play the game normally. May or may not be considered toxic because of that, because actually fighting a friendly is a mistake you will live to regret. And that was a mistake you will live to regret. I was just inclined on just leaving her alone and just walking away and assuming I didn't see anything. If that's about it, I'm just going to respond with saying that was an alien abduction. I thought it was the shovels that weren't tied to a cosmetic and therefore I'm unique by using the shovel. Never even knew about the pickaxes until now. And that they also aren't tied to cosmetics, making them very rare. Does that hit? Both makes sight to leave. Smart move. Fucking dish. Now everyone left. I'm still gonna play the match as per usual because that's how sad and pathetic I am. Let's face it, this is probably the best outcome, considering my inability to deal with friendlies. Like my brain shuts down. Airplane food. And also progress towards the achievement I am trying to get. Which is just using the hillbilly's power on the survivors. Oh, spark in my fish. This house is a shooting grounds. I'm in DBD for the long haul, so let's talk about future potential licenses. A license with Uncharted, we could see Nathan Drake as a survivor in this game. Why the hell not? We already have Lara Croft. Both of them are pretty similar in their respective medias. The one I was gunning for. Everyone died on this hook. Why did it turn so damn sharp? At a certain point, you won't actually... Oh wait. I was gonna say, at a certain point, that shit won't actually help you get the overdrive shit. Well... There are a handful of achievements in this game, as well as a bunch of other games, that you realistically could acquire just by playing the game normally. Just play the game normally and eventually you get it. is have to chainsaw down someone 8 more times, but I don't really feel like playing another hillbilly match. This is totally Lucas, guys. Bro really thinks he's Bob Crow. I mean, that's the only reason I picked up the cosmetics. Totally not a bad thing. I didn't know where the hell he was coming from. That's why I hesitated. Come on! Wow. As bullshit as it seems, someone could potentially find Hatch. That could also work. And we're all back on our feet like it never happened. You gotta come back here for the static blast shit. Knew it. That doesn't work on lockers. That was close. If we survive this, it'll be a modern day miracle. I'm dead. I'm actually not even mad. There's no way I'm going to fight the not mad accusations. Simply because there's never been a moment in human history where someone said they're not mad and everyone doubted them. I'm just noticing that that's a very high ceiling. I'm not fooling anyone. It was a big stutter. Oh. Goddamn, I wanted to be preoccupied with the pallet. Ow. You have to get rid of all of them individually.
What a waste of good suffering.
He knows. Why did he look at you multiple times if he wasn't going to open the lockup? It completely slipped my mind that in both timelines I couldn't use my perk. So basically Adam mains have bad luck. Keep that in mind. I actually find Pinhead to be the scariest killer in the game. Oddly enough. I've been trained to solely focus on chains. I witnessed a complete fucking fail. Shocking, I somehow didn't die first. Everyone loves this, am I right? Totally not annoying in the slightest. Shut the fuck up! Actually fell for it.
You opened it.
Thank you for providing the most interesting match I'll ever have. the most interesting match of this stream. Wanna know like how I can confirm is of this stream? Play the outro.